Hello guys, today let's talk about validation from another kind of philosophical angle. Typically in Laravel we'll talk about validation rules and how to prevent something from happening. But in some cases, isn't a better way to help the user to correct the data for them instead of restricting and showing errors? And I found this example in a popular Laravel Excel package with a function called ensure multiple rows. The word ensure really explains well what I want to say here. So see what's inside. If array has multiple rows, then we just return it. Otherwise, we make an array for the user. So somewhere later, that package then processes that array of rows or headers or whatever. But basically for that processing, we need to make sure that it is an array. And it may be not an array for many reasons. Imported Excel sheet may be misformatted or something like that. But instead of throwing the validation error here, the package helps the user and corrects their error. And it is used then in a few places in the sheet class of that package. So this is how it is used. It's pretty complex and we don't need to know actually the internals of that. What we need to understand in kind of English language, so we have headings of the Excel sheet and we need to ensure that the headings have multiple rows. So my overall advice and point here, as I said, almost philosophical. Sometimes think from the angle of helping the user instead of restricting them or preventing from filling some form or the data. We recently implemented something similar in our filament examples project in the purchase. We have a field called GitHub username. And we noticed that some people while purchasing enter the username with @ in the beginning, some of them fill in the full URL, some of them fill in the email, but what we actually need is just the username. So on the backend, we implemented a few str replace methods, replacing the @ replacing the HTTP symbol, prefix to get just the actual username. And we don't throw validation errors in those cases. So yeah, think about in your cases, how can you help the user to fill in the form successfully? Maybe hand-holding more and filling some data or correcting some data for them instead of throwing validation errors. If you have any more similar examples, share in the comments below so others would use your ideas in their projects. That's it for this time and see you guys in other videos.